What's going on, guys, and welcome back to LOI TV. Now today we're going to be doing episode 2 of the LOI transfer show. I'm going to be joined by Jack in the video, but first of all I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors for this video, OneFootball. OneFootball is an app that covers everything to do with football. Over 160 leagues is covered in the app. You can customise it to follow your favourite teams. It's available on iOS and Android, and the link for that will be available in the description below. Let's look at some of the early business. A couple of players from Bows leaving. Centre half Dan Casey and JJ Lunney leaving the club. Dan Casey going to Cork City and strengthening their defence.
Yeah.
And JJ Lunney going to Waterford. Two European sides. Two good moves for the lads. Obviously big losses for Bows, but two big moves.
Oh, like Dan Casey I think is a huge loss for Bows. Like he came up big in a lot of games, not just at the defensive end, but he scored some pretty big goals for Bows last season.
Rovers especially
and that was nuts. So he's going to be missed by the Bows fans. That's a huge loss for them. And then JJ Lunney, obviously, like he's real up and coming player. I know you know.
So I didn't really well towards the end of last season.
Yeah,
two big losses for Bows, I think, definitely.
Yeah.
Tough to replace. Looking at Rovers, some of the business they've done, really impressive stuff. They brought in Aaron McEneff from Derry City, who scored a lot of goals last season. I was close to signing for Rotherham United at one stage last season, so it's kind of a big deal for Rovers to keep him in the league, because he's a very talented player, more than capable of playing probably in the Championship or something like that. So
yeah, great
move.
Player. And now, like if you look at the Rovers front line with just even McEneff and Dan Carr, like that is a lot of goals right there for Shamrock Rovers, who were a bit blunt in attack last season.
Still do need a striker. They're on the lookout for a striker, and a player they're being linked with is Courtney Duffus, because Aaron McEneff is a deeper player. He's an attacking midfielder, but he's a bit deeper. But Courtney Duffus is a player that's been linked with the club. He was good for Waterford last season on loan, but I think he'd be a good signing. I think he'd score goals and give them something different.
Yeah, Courtney Duffus is like a player who really flew under the radar in terms of his performances last season. Like he was very consistent, always popping up on the score sheet. And yeah, I mean, like that's some serious damage, like that front line there. So Rovers hopefully will be building on a kind of underwhelming season.
Just move on to Sligo. We haven't talked much about them in a while. Obviously, we went down to them. We went down to Sligo last season.
That was great.
And what they were lacking, I think, was a striker. That was one thing we saw.
Yeah, definitely. Because Adam Morgan, you know, for all of the history I have with Adam Morgan, he's he didn't really kind of integrate into the league or kind of grow into his position maybe as much as we would have definitely anticipated at the start of the season.
Brought in Ronan Murray from Dundalk on a 2-year deal. He didn't really get it. He scored 13 or something like that goals for Galway 2 seasons ago. Dundalk champions last year. Got a few goals, but didn't really get Pat Hoban. Obviously, you can't really get ahead of him, hitting nearly 30 goals last year. So could be a good move for both parties.
Yeah, like I think I remember when we went to the Shells Galway match, I was talking to a couple of the Galway fans. They were talking about Ronan Murray and how he was kind of like missing in action effectively, and that he actually could be good for this kind of mid to lower league side. So he could be a player to watch out for next season. Yeah,
a big one was obviously Damien Delaney leaving Cork City, with Dan Casey coming in. Delaney leaving wasn't great for Cork last year. Signing for Waterford. The thing that was interesting me about this is the fact that he joined mid-season last year. Would he be better with a pre-season behind him, getting to know the players more?
Yeah, like he was disappointing last year, because I remember when he first signed thinking like this is a proven like Premier League kind of centre back. But he was almost seemed like rusty, like he hadn't been playing football in a while. But maybe you are right. Hopefully he'll just kind of jump right into it and have a bit more of kind of hit the ground running with his new team in Waterford.
Obviously Sadlier from Cork as well, making the move over to Doncaster Rovers. Best of luck. Obviously he made his debut in the FA Cup a week or two ago. He seems to be settling in alright, hopefully. From what I saw last season, I'm not too sure if he's ready. Hopefully he does great and is in Ireland international and everything, but I'm not 100% sure on him from what I saw last year.
Yeah, I'd be on the same page. Like Kieran Sadlier, you know, he's a good League of Ireland player, but I feel there are a lot of other players, like including like McEneff, who could definitely make the jump over him overseas. So, you know, it's always good seeing League of Ireland players getting recognition, because that obviously means that, you know, we are still like a league internationally that is being scouted, particularly like over in England.
Another Irish winger jumping across the pond was Dylan Connolly, leaving Dundalk for Wimbledon. A very pacey winger, wasn't he? I don't even think he was much of a regular last season. He kind of was in and out of the team, but he's very pacey, kind of good on the counter-attacking side. Maybe doesn't suit the Dundalk kind of style of play really, because he was great for Bray Wanderers, but then when he moved to Dundalk, he never kind of like clicked fully 100% for him. The fans were kind of on his back at times and stuff, but he's at Wimbledon now. Maybe it could work out, because he's a pacey winger, like he kind of can suit certain teams better.
Yeah, and Wimbledon, are they League 2?
I think.
League 2, like again, like that would, you know, it's like the transition from League of Ireland to League Two, you know, has proven to be kind of like a very much like an unpredictable kind of chasm. Like you have a lot of players going over there and really having a tough time. But you're right. No, like I thought Dylan Connolly was always, especially when he was at Bray, he was like one of those players that you're excited to watch. Yeah, hopefully he does well over there. With Wimbledon, who I actually love as well. Yeah, a great little team.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, is Akinfenwa still playing for Wimbledon?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that's just a few kind of transfers we kind of like saw and were interested in. There's obviously lots more that has happened. We'll probably do another one of these soon. Just kind of before the season starts. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Let us know what you think of all the signings so far in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, share, and subscribe.